Bits of old stone are certainly in vogue at the moment. The last bits of rock separating us from the French dug out of the Channel Tunnel. The trendier mantelpieces, they're adorned by chippings from the Berlin Wall. Now, according to the newspaper ads, you've got the chance of owning some of Britain's most famous stones from the Tower of London. The advert also gives a fax number for any bids. You won't find that fax machine, though, at a museum or a stonemason's as you might think. It is, in fact, at a bike shop in Orpington. The shop is owned by former professional cyclist Alan Percy. These are a sample of his stones. The rest of the 4 tons of rubble is abroad. He's not saying where. Nearly 7 years ago, he was working as an apprentice at the tower at the same time that renovation work was being carried out.
And asked him if I could have permission to remove some stone. Fortunately for myself, he gave me a certificate saying Mr. Percy has permission to remove stone, of which I removed a substantial amount.
They probably expected you to take maybe a rockery's worth or something like that.
Probably.
As a result of taking too much, he lost his job and went to the continent, becoming a pro on the cycling circuit. Now he's back and in the rock business with his partner. The advert has attracted some interesting replies.
We've got a response from the actual Tower of London. They faxed through themselves for some information. Unfortunately, we didn't think they were a potential buyer, so we didn't fax anything back to them.
For their part, both the Tower and the Department of the Environment have said rubble was taken away from renovation work, but say it's worthless because it dates back to only the 19th century. Alan Percy says he can prove much of the infill from the walls dates back to the original tower, making it very collectible. Is it a serious offer, the one you've got?
Yes, it is very serious.
How serious? How much?
I could retire tomorrow.
What, 6-figure sum?
1.5 million to be exact.
Like any collector's item, the final value will be determined by what the collectors themselves are willing to pay. Rob McBride for Thames News.